There it is, world. There it is. What's going on, world? Listen, we're gonna try to attempt this right here. You know, last time I did this, I had bad connection, but I had moved the Wi-Fi hotspot into a mount that lifted it above a certain level of the room, so that way the connection was as good as it could be, and also took away the microphone because the microphone was iffy in this room space. Like I said before, with doing like little live streams within the house and stuff, it's just not that great. So a lot of times I just want to chop it up. But it's always good to do these live streams where I'm able to just do the package openings, man. We got a lot to unpack here, like literally a lot. And like I need to like make sure my space is good because yeah, it's getting crazy right now. A whole bunch of packages showed up. If not this week, like the weekend I came back from just doing all Beyblade stuff all weekend, so and like I had work on Sunday, so here we are, man. We are back at it. In the meantime, I'll burn this ceremonial sage before I get to it. Let's see how it goes. All right. So yeah, man. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, I forgot to do this earlier. But why not now? Before the people start storming in, you know, every now and again we'll get some people that show up to the chat and the live stream. We gotta make sure no smoke gets to the smoke detector. It may or may not. But I will keep this as much as possible. This little sage here burning on the side by the window, so that'll cool itself off. But yeah, I'm speaking like I got the mic attached, but I don't. But here we are, package opening right here. You know, if you're here from the playback, thank you for being here. You might want to fast forward to that 3 to 4 minute mark, but let's get to it, man. Let's lay it out, because I know nothing about these things. But we're gonna start with the actual metal fight stuff. We'll start there. We will actually start there because I got this. You know what I failed to mention in the beginning of all this was I ended up getting, and I got to keep the box the way it is, but I ended up getting. Hold on, let me count. 6 packages from Bai. So I had 6 packages come through from Bai. .jp, so from the Japanese warehouse, I should say. Jose, what's going on, man? Appreciate you dropping in. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me know how the audio and video looks, man. You know, I got a new setup in the room, so I'm making sure everything is as good as it can be. But we're gonna start with the metal fight stuff because I actually don't know anything about metal fight. To be honest with you, I don't know much about the Beyblade metal fight, but we're gonna see what this is all about right here. And there's already like a whole bunch of rip cords I can see. But these look like plastic ripcords, extended ones at least. So I don't know, I couldn't really tell you much about it. These look like extended ones. So I don't know, man. We'll see. This green one, like I said, I don't know. I'm so used to using string launchers when I use metal or when I do like metal fight tournaments and stuff, because usually I'm just borrowing loaners. So maybe I'll put these to the side for now. We're not that interested in the launchers unless they're string launchers or they have like a theme to them. So for example, the only one I really recognize is actually this this left spin one, which you can kind of clearly see because it has the L on it. So that is the left spin launcher, more than likely for like El Drago and stuff like that. And how do I do live? I just unlocked it, man. I couldn't even tell you much about that, bro. I couldn't even tell you much about that. Oh, here we go. This is also probably like a HMS, if I remember correctly. Let me try something here. I don't think the right one fits. Hold on. Because they gave me like 4 rip cords. My bad. I don't even know if this one fits. Yeah, I don't know if that fits, man. Like I said, I don't know. This is like a left or right kind of thing. I wanted to show this off because I know nothing about metal fight. I know nothing about metal fight here, but I'm going to keep this box on hand. Check this out, bro. Couldn't even tell you. 1 second. Like I said, I'm not going to force it. Oh, there we go. So this is probably like a metal fight. A launcher right here. Probably has like an attachment that goes for the handle. I couldn't even tell you about it. Metal Fight 2 prongs? I believe so. So I'm just sitting on these launchers and blades. That one seems a little stiff. I don't know if that's normal. Pause on that, but yeah. Couldn't even tell you. Hold on. Let's move these over. I want to get into the blades a bit. Another red string launcher here. Seems like this cord is a little stuck. Gets a little stuck. Layla, what's going on? How you doing? Appreciate you dropping in. It's another, I don't know, it feels kind of, these do feel like, you know, they're like old toys, so I almost need someone to help vet some of these. But this is a launcher that you can swap left to right, which is actually handy. So if you want to go this mode, you would just cover up and switch out. See how stiff that is, man? Hold on, let me lock it in. There you go. Flip it over, lock it in. I'm assuming blue is lefty. But yeah, there it is. And then you go this mode right here. So there goes the string. Actually, it's nice to have this because, like, if, you know, just in case the left winder, the left spin launcher for this, in case that goes out at any point, because sometimes one that I used was a little stiff, so someone just let me borrow their swapping one. I could just use this one. So just swap out right there. Switch modes. See that? Put the cap on it, twist it in so it's locked in, it doesn't budge. Same thing. So that's nice to have. So yeah, ooh, almost dropped that. I'm gonna keep those on the side because these are probably ones that I'm gonna need in the long run. And you know, like I said, just a little more of everything. I might end up donating these to a friend of mine. There goes the handle, little handle thing here. Let me see. And I guess like this clip would just lock it in. So yeah, that would lock that in. Let's go find a ripcord. Larry Meredith. So I do have the Beyblades. Like, I'm just going through Metal Fight first because I actually know nothing about Metal Fight. But here, it's a very stiff. But maybe that's just the way metal's built. The way it's, you know, maybe that's the way metal is, to be honest with you. I don't know much about it. Like I said, I collected all these because I wanted to have a couple blades to use, or for use, when I do Metal Fight tournaments. And I'm just gonna go through this kind of like, oh, you know what's crazy? I got a second one. I guess there's two. Now I have two. So this is really nice to have, actually. All right. I don't know if that fits in the this little thing here, the handle connector thing. I'm gonna find out. We're gonna figure this out together. So I'm assuming this goes in here. I think it has too much of a protrusion. No, there you go. You can push it out. There it is. I guess you can go the other way too. Like I said, I'm new to all this, man. I guess the other one goes this way. I don't know if you can really see that here. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see that. But yeah, I'm gonna figure this out, man. Like, I'm gonna, you know, I have friends that are have a higher expertise at this, I should say. So, but let's get into the blades, I guess. I will set this to the side. Why not? Because you see this big old bag of blades? We're gonna get into this Metal Fight in a second. I see a bunch of like different bottoms, if not drivers, bits, if you will. Some more string launcher stuff. These are the things to use for the face bolts for the Beyblades on metal. So I got a handful of those. So it's nice to have all these. I'll shuffle them over to the side because I want to store things here. All right, 1 second. So I got a bunch of stuff in this bag. Like, it's kind of crazy right now. It's gonna get a little disorganized, but let's go through it piece by piece, so that way I can kind of learn all this. I don't know if learning is the right word, to be honest. I think it's more like just trying to figure this all out as I go. You know. 1 second, I'm trying to move these. Yo, come on. There we go. All right. Now let's get into the bag then. Why not? See all this? Bunch of Metal Fight stuff now. They look pretty worn out and like, they look very worn. Let's be honest here. Do it piece by piece. a lot of times when you buy lots, especially from Bai, like some of them are good, but you just don't know which is which. But these look like really like dehydrated metal. Damn. I'm probably gonna keep the box. You know, the box you just seen. I'll probably keep that, and then from there, I'll just store them in the box for now. It's the only system I got for this, unfortunately. Throw away that bag for the moment. All right, let's try something real quick. Let's try this. So there it is. I'm not sure what this dude is right here. Couldn't even tell you. It's an interesting build. It's all metal. This thing's really banged up. Like I said, I'm probably gonna donate. I might just donate all these to my friend realistically. Thing's pretty beat up, honestly. This looks like these were just like in a war, like just in someone's ceiling, like stuck in someone's ceiling for a long time. Or tequila, yeah. That thing looks super dehydrated. Am I tripping? Yeah, so I might have to get like a little boxer bag for that. This thing has a little spinny base. These blades, these actual metal blades I should say, excuse me, are just fucking dehydrated looking. They seem to be in bad shape, but I couldn't tell you. Like I say, I'm no expert here. I just wanted my El Drago. That's all I cared about. Looks like a unicorn in there. For those here from the playback, man, go ahead and let me know. Anyone even dropping in right now, just let me know. I'm just gonna flash each blade and you let me know. Obviously, this is Pegasus. Obviously, we know that's Pegasus. You know, main character type shit, I'm assuming. I couldn't even tell you what that is right there. But tell me, man, these blades look dehydrated? Like they got like chalk on them, Sagittario. The Sagittario thing kind of, look at this thing, man. That look crazy, actually. It's a crazy looking blade. Oh, Capricorn. I actually don't think I've ever seen the metal for Capricorn. Really interesting ring there. Boom, there goes El Drago. This thing looked dehydrated as hell. I don't even know what kind of shape these are in. If they're restorable or not, you know. That's the biggest thing. Cancer or Gasher. Obviously, they got all the Zodiacs here. So, yeah. These have interesting setups on them, so I'm really about to just call and be like, hey, man, who needs these? You know? I couldn't even tell you if it's salvageable. There goes Rock Leon. I think feel kind of loose. Rock Leon. I think they redid it. Is that Rock Leon? Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. They redid it for X. They did an X over for Rock Leon. That might be it right there. The flipped version. These things are like damn concrete. These things are like damn concrete. This shit look beat, man. I'm telling you. There goes the El Drago right there. Same, bro. I got another one that looks as is HMS. Yeah, this is HMS actually. This is heavy metal system. Still qualifies in metal fight somehow, some way. People were talking about this last event that didn't end up falling through, but you know, we made do with what we had. I forget the name of this one. It's like Soul or something like that. Again, don't quote me on this because I'm not an expert here, but interesting ring. Interesting ring. Another Sagittario face bolt. Let's see, it says hybrid on the sticker there. So yeah, shout out to everyone. I just want to show off piece by piece so that way those who are actual experts can let me know. I don't know if anyone actually interested. This is Dark Bull, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's probably Dark Bull or Bull in general. That's all it says on there. I forgot the name of this. Is this Bakushin? Flame Bakushin or something like that, bro. Like I said, I'm butchering these names, man. Y'all need to correct me. I couldn't tell you. Can't even tell you. It's like a Viper or something on there. These are cool, bro. I missed out on this era, though. I will say. I did miss out on this era. Is Dark Wolf or just Wolf? I'll just call it Wolf for now. But yeah, that Metal Fight Wolf right there. It's another one. It looks like another one right there. Nicholas Tyler, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Let's see what's going on here. Damn, it's the third wolf. It's like 3 wolves in a row. Bro, that's crazy. How did I get 3 wolves in a row? Like I said, I don't know much about these ones. This generation here. Let's see. What is that? Is that Medusa or something? No, I can't even tell you what that is. Nicholas Tyler. Nicholas, have you been in the thing before? No, I just read the name real quick. Is it better to just go by Nicholas? But yeah. Let's see, man. This shape is crazy. This might have been Perseus. This is the Perseus face bolt. Yeah, it's the Perseus face bolt, but it has the same, like, what is this? The 6 pattern. Oh, Gemios, damn. What the hell? He said, think real hard for a second. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't got too much brain power to use right now. Hold on one second. Let me grab this. See, this is why I'm kind of confused about all this, because I have this, right? This one doesn't feel as concrete. This is one I bought off of Bai also. And I don't really know, like what this, like, you know, I couldn't even tell you what this, I couldn't even tell you. Like, hold on, man. Let me put this back on the camera real quick. This is the other one I got. And these other ones feel like concrete. So I'm like, what's rid this shit, bro? This shit hella fucked up. Is this the Nick? I'm saying the Nick because, like, it could be anyone, really. There's only one I could think of right now, if I'm being honest. Reveal your cards. Swords of Revealing Light. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, this is the one I was really going after. Okay, there it is. How did I not know that was your last name? I guess I never knew. This is the only one I was really going for, though. But, like, look at the size of this shit. It's like it was in a box of chalk. The thing is fucked. But, yeah, I might just donate this to one of my friends because something kicked apart. Yeah, that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. This shit looked like it was dipped in chalk. Is this shit, like, fake or what? I couldn't even tell you. So I want to, you know, I'll probably run these by Nick. I'll probably run those by Lath and see if those are, like, viable to give to, like, all this shit. Like, I really just want the El Dragos. Like, hold on, let me grab these 2. This is all I really wanted, so I'm probably give the rest of them to just Neo or something. You know, about this shit, I can't remember when I got it. This shit look fake as hell. Look at that shit. I swear it's supposed to be like rubber, and that shit just feels fake. So I gotta run it by them and be like, hey, is this some fake shit? If it is, I'm gonna be mad. But maybe they can use it, because everybody keeps saying that weird, like, oh, mid fakes or whatever. I'm like, I don't even know what that means, but you can have it. You know? Hold on, man. My room's getting cluttered now with all this collecting and shit. So yeah, I'm gonna toss those in the box. You're gonna pop out now. Perhaps you might see me on Sunday. Oh, what about Saturday? You gonna be there Saturday? I had to really think about that. I was like, wait, who? You know, it's funny because at my new job, I've been meeting all these people. So I'm like, did they find my live? I don't know if they did. Kind of hope not. But let me know if you're showing up Saturday. I'm gonna put this in the box. And I'm gonna see if I'm gonna run it by them one day. But yeah, there goes the Metal Fight stuff, guys. I just wanted to run this by, you know, before I forget, before I lose track of time here. I want to go through Metal Fight first because I know nothing about it. But I will carry on with the normal. Here, let me hit this. I will carry on with the normal regular package opening stuff. You know, I will get into plastics because I know a little bit more there. And I know, like, I just know a little bit more there. I'll say that much. All right, let's do this. Metal these 3 launchers. The rest, I don't even know. And that's the funny thing is, like, with these lots, more than likely these were sent, or not sent to me, but like my friend Neil, he put them on Buy. So because he put it on Buy, he posted it. I think he could vet them, but I don't know if he knew it was going to be in this type of condition. You know, it just feels like very powdery and chalky. And I'm like, is this normal? But they can have it. I just want to know Drago. That's all I want to run. Like, even with plastics, you know, if I had plastics, bro. Yeah, hold on. I gotta find a way to close this box. I guess I need to keep one of these. Hold on. What's the purple one? I'm gonna keep purple. Alright. Now, like I said, I can't even flip and show you the lid. I couldn't even show you the lid of the box because my address is on it. But now let's get into this, bro. This is what I've been really waiting on, is this plastics joint right here. I almost forgot where I put the blade at. Damn. All right, here we go. Yeah, and they wrapped this shit. Look at this shit. This is crazy. Gotta find the opening here. Oh, dear mine. I don't need that. Guess it wasn't wrapped that tight at all. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Interesting, interesting. You know, the other thing is, like, I had, like, so it's two big Buy, what do you call these? They're Buy boxes. One of them was heavier than the other. Obviously, it was metal fight. And then for, what do you call this? The other 4 Buy packages were envelopes. So the envelopes have, like, smaller amounts. One of them had hella. I had to open through to make sure because I got a gift for somebody. So yeah, I come bearing gifts. Yo, this thing's crazy. I didn't even know you could do this. It's like a see-through. Hold on, let me grab a. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab a little string launcher thing. Oh, a purple one. This might work as a grip, I guess. I guess I never really thought about that. I forget they have that little, they don't really free spin, if that makes sense. The teeth are also inwards on this, so that's an issue. That's a slight issue. Let's see if we can, do a slight adjustment there. Let me reverse that. So I guess you just lodge these in there. I have my older one, my red one, that I use at a plastics tournament. But I ended up running lefties. So that's kind of clutch. I like this. Got a little launcher, easy grip, as it says on there. Hold on. Let's see what else we got, man. We got a whole bunch of shit. Oh, it's another one. Yeah, it's just nice to have multiples of things, you know. It's convenient, I should say. Let's do a quick, hold on, real quick. I'm gonna go 1 and 2. 1, and then we'll go 2. Let's try it. Boom. So that way I can reset my light. It's crazy. The clear blue looks great. Yeah, bro, this shit, like, what the hell? What's going on, Fly? I got Fly, Con, and Nick. Damn, I was like, everybody dropping out on me. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just thought my connection at the house was going to be, like, choppy and fucked up, like usual. You know? Like, what is this, bro? Like, what am I doing here? I'm doing the most. Hold on. I need to grab the cord again. Like, I just feel fancy, man. I just feel fancy. What the fuck is this? It's kind of stiff. Is this just like extra work? I like how the springs are still working because this is some 2000s relic. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I don't know. Couldn't even tell you. I just like the way it feels, I guess. Pause. The spring shooter. as a little extra. This is cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is cool stuff. Nice accessories to have. I feel like I'm a little more official now that I have plastics accessories. The blades we'll get to in a second. Actually, let's get to it right now. It's not no more further delay. You can kind of see what's in there already. They got a little bit of everything. All I cared about was Dronzer, if I'm being honest. But they got some nice looking stuff. Is there an opening? Yeah, I think it's right here. I see it. Can they tape it shut? Hold on. Make sure I do this right. So I'm gonna have a plastics box now, which is kind of nice. All right, piece by piece, what we got? It says Wilborg Wolf. Is that correct? I couldn't even tell you based on the bit here. Let's see if there's something on the back. No, it looks like it's just one-sided. So yeah, there goes a little. Oh, then this thing is like some rubber cell type of joint. Trainer Glenn, what's going on, bro? Damn, I ain't seen you in the longest. That thing just comes off. What the hell? It's like an eraser. I haven't seen Trainer Glenn in a long time. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done like YouTube lives, Glenn. It's been a minute, bruh. I used to have this joint right here, and there's like a missing. No, is this it? Hold on, that thing kind of pops out. Yeah, I used to have this. This is probably the legit version. I might still have mine somewhere over yonder. They might have that missing piece though. Look at this like extra blade. This extra rotational blade. You see it? It's a damn fan. It's a plastics fan. Now, the thing on there, I couldn't even tell you. It looks like some form of silver dragoon or like a white one. Let's see. There we go. I don't want to break nothing. Ew, what the fuck? There we go. Couldn't even read that for you. Couldn't even tell you. But yeah. It's really interesting. Does this count as... It says MW, so I don't know what that necessarily means. But yeah, this plastic stuff is really just like... Oh yeah, so for those that didn't know, I pretty much did my like Beyblade retirement. I got another, hold on. So check this out. I had this one. I bought this like the Japanese version at a Japanese store that used to be at the bottom of Westlake. This is pretty good condition, but this V2, I would always use Neo's loaners, and these are really good to use. You know what I'm saying? Here. Is that in? It's out. Hold on, bro. I'm trying to break this shit. There we go. Cool. MG. Is MG the master grade? What's that mean? They even got the Magna weight disc. But no, it's funny because Dronzer V2 is my joint, and then this one right here came with the little gun launcher I got back in my cousin's mom took me to Toys R Us. So this is mine, and this is the most recent one I bought. But for those that don't know, at the end of July, I was like, I'm gonna retire from buying Beyblades. So this is my last like hoorah. It looks like a yeah, it looks like a wolf bit. It's really shiny. This drum right here is really shiny, actually. Is these swapped parts? Wolf bearing? Like again, I'm just marveling at this right here. This is taking me back. You know, time period where I used to just only invest in a certain amount. Here goes the what's his name? Seaborg. Light blue Seaborg. I'm assuming that these are the stock builds, you know, the colors match. So it's gotta be such. Hold on. Looks like he didn't do no double-sided stickers. Yeah. And that's fair. You guys don't understand, man, like being a kid in 2002, 2003 and buying this shit and like having no one to really battle against in that era was like crazy. Because you couldn't do it at school. Uriel, yeah. There goes the Uriel. Uriel. Again, I didn't watch that far into the show, so let me know if I'm pronouncing these wrong. Let's get through it, man. I really want to see this one. This should look crazy. Hold on. Something Spark. It's so small and compact. It's like a worm. See that thing? It's like a worm. It does have a little protecting thing over the bit, which is kind of nice. It's a weird setup, but I wonder how, we'll see how that goes later. It's Driger, but it has, I guess it's like a green, mint green Driger or something. This seems like it was like a random setup. Like it has different, here, I'll show you. It has different things combined onto it. Just a whole mix up right here. Interesting. That's pretty cool. The other side of the bit. They got the MG there for the core. This purple base bottom, if you will. The yellow bit chip. It's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot this was in the lot. The triangle. So there goes the triangle. The spring's supposed to be on. That thing mashed in? Hold on. What in the world? This thing's supposed to be springy, right? Did they take the spring out? Yeah, I don't see a spring in there. Am I tripping? The triangle's busted. The fuck? Hold on. Do I want to do this right now? Let's do it. Why not? We're on live. Let's do it. Let's open her up. Triangle. Top of the blade. Boom. The disc. All right, let's see something here. I think it's jammed up in there, man. Hold on. My hands still feel dry from touching the metal fight blades. Just funny as hell. Yo, I'm trying not to risk this, but I can clearly see that there's no spring in there, which is kind of hurting my feelings. There's no spring inside the triangle. This thing is supposed to go up and down, guys, for those that don't know. I'm gonna take this to the experts. So I'm gonna hold on to this for now. But you saw me try my best. There we go. Triangle. Pero no springs? Come on, dog. So actually, this is kind of the mix and match here. This yellow thing probably ended up going to something else. Let's see something. Yeah, probably there's some mix and match parts in there. But nonetheless, this is a, what is this? M Dragoon. Couldn't tell you what the M stands for. Let's see what the other side of this purple, Master Dragoon? Probably Master. Yo, hold on one second. Yeah, I'm not trying to break this thing. There we go. Too bad about the spring. Yeah, man, it's kind of weird. Trying to not break this, though. I am not going to force this, bro. Hold on. This thing is put on tight. What the fuck? There we go. Now I got a bit of budge right there. All right, man, let's see. It might be it right there. Cool. Damn, all that for nothing on the other side. But yeah, you could tell that this yellow base came from something else. This thing's kind of, it's on tight though. You know, in the X world, that's kind of a good thing because there's no burst there. Obviously in burst 2, it's the same thing. But yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna leave that be. I ain't trying to force it. Spinning it too much. There goes M Turtle, the Master Turtle. Bro, what? This dude look crazy. It's literally the same setup. The 3-blade, blunt, not necessarily rounded, has these spikes. I guess you could say they're spikes. Not on the back. But yeah. This era blade was, I'm telling you, man, like we used to just run stock as kids, not knowing. People are saying you can mix and match, but I'm like, I don't know. I just, a purist for whatever reason, I was just a purist. This also has the rotating purple. I don't know if you can really see that. That rotating purple blade. Assist blade, if you will. Hold on. Nothing there. Yeah, nothing there. That's fine. Yeah, man. There goes the plastics. All right, let's do this real quick. Gotta rip that joint open. Yeah, the red and the blue. Keeping it simple. Dragoon and Dronzer, or just Dronzer. There goes my box of plastics right there. I will say, you know, that metal. I mean, sorry, the metal stuff was interesting because it was very dehydrated, or like just very dry blades, damn near like concrete. This one right here seems a little more, you know, a little better. Right here, let me close this over here so that way I'm not doxing myself. My address is on the box, or on the front, on the top of it. So that'll be a box for plastics. That stuff was interesting. Now I guess we can go one by one with the Bai stuff. You know, I damn near might sit, like, again, if I run late on time, I'll just sit there and you know, probably do those later. Because the funny thing was, my last package opening, I was supposed to open these two, and I forgot I had it like buried under a pile, which is funny. But we're gonna find out what this, you can kind of see what it is right there. You can kind of see what it is right there. But these are the envelopes now. Now we open the envelopes. So hold on, let's see. And then real quick, we'll do this. We'll do 1 and 2. Ready? 1, 2. Bam, hit the lights back on. That's how you save time, because you know, YouTube sometimes when you hit the live, it's a faulty app. All right, let's throw this out. Throwing away the trash. Boom. This looks like Dreiger. It's kind of peeling on the stickers, but that's not nothing to worry about. Here, let me yank that off. It's a little dingy there, but that's all right. That one's going off too. That's fine. This is Dreiger, but which one is it? It's the one with the 4-blade. It's really interesting because it has multiple layers. Yeah, multiple layers there. So it has the ring and then another thing where the blades actually pop out, to my understanding. Boom, see? Extra blade here pops out. I don't want to disassemble too much. And then this one pops out too. And the red one, I don't know how rare that is, to be honest. I was just told it was like a good thing to have. And like, funny enough, here, I'll show you this. Oh, sorry. There we go. There it is in its full form. This thing hits hard. It's a hard hitting Beyblade. Shout out to JJ Berry. You know, if you check out his YouTube channel, he just recently talked about the plastics tournament that we all had. But this one was actually like a 3D print version. Oh shit! Let me see. What our friend Neil created. Our friend Neil made 3D prints of this, which is literally the same thing with the tag on it. That's just, you see how fly that shit is? Neo SG. That shit is crazy. Same setup, bro. Boom, 3D print. Same setup. Exactly. And that was the one where we got to choose our own Beyblades that he 3D printed. That was the one, bro. Hold on, bro. I don't want to mess this up. Ooh, ooh. Yep, there it is. She crazy, huh? This is what the world's come to, 2025, man. I wish some people could have lived to see it. It's a beautiful era to be alive in, man. 3D prints and YouTube Live. What can I say? Shit is crazy. But yeah. You know, just minus the stickers there. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get that. Crazy. So this is like the plastics version, 3D print version. Different type of materials being used there. Let's see what else we have. So this was, that 106. Nothing else in the envelope. Recycle. It's just recycle now. That was 106. Let's look at 107. 107 I actually had to cut through a little bit because I was actually looking and waiting for a gift for one of my friends. So I won an auction for them. And let's see what we got here. A left spin. Nice. A left spin launcher. Yeah, where did I put that? Here we go. I was actually using one on the plastics tournament this weekend. But I was also using my I'm tripping. Damn. Because I was playing lefty, I think. Yeah, so I was like, I held it with the right, and then I played lefty, if that makes sense. So, but here, let me show you the other side. Go through all the motions here. That's pretty cool. Got that in the light. Yeah. I can kind of drag into the right. I'm not used to holding the launcher in my right hand, but it is what it is. I'll show you my other, my favorite setup real quick. So I'll keep this lefty launcher. Just keep it up front. But I showed this last time, but I'll show you guys again for this live stream. Why not? All right. Here we got the Flame Pegasus. I opened this in the last one, but I like to just show it off because I just think the mechanism is really cool. This right here is the lefty. So we'll go string it through. See how it has its own little thing? So let's see if I can get this right. So you go 3, 2, 1, go shoot. So on 1, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And it's just doing this little thing over here. Bird's just having a little moment. He just kind of self-spins, you know what I'm saying? Doing this little thing over there. Crazy thing is, right, I lift him up. Coils are still kind of spinning. Let's do the right side. So there it is. It says right spin. We'll go on that side. Same situation. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Bird's just doing his little thing over there. So yeah, I just thought that that thing was a little cool. It's kind of annoying because when you use it in the tournament, like I did on the weekend, because you're spinning on the 1, it kind of throws people off a lot. They're like, "Yo, that's fucking me up that you're ripping on 1, and then you between go and shoot, you just place it down." You know, so it's a really cool gimmick, but it's funny because it's like Neil was like, "Yeah, it's very annoying when you're like on the receiving end," which makes sense. Oh, this one came with a ripcord inside the package, which is kind of funny. I'll put it here. Why not? Might end up having to do the part 1 and part 2 for this. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I see them. There they are. Throw it to the side. Another one, bruh. I'm telling you, man, I'm stacking Dronzers over here. I'm stacking Dronzers. There's another Dronzer V2. Seems to have stickers a little messed up. That's all right. But the base and everything is really in good shape. These click in really well. Different attack rings. It's probably the actual, what do you call this? Stock. This could be stock. I could be wrong though. You know, I'm not an expert here. But like I said, I had the Japanese version of this, but it was also like possibly a fake, if I remember correctly. Because someone pointed out like, hey, this shit ain't real. And I couldn't use my Dronzer V2. I could use the other one. Or sorry, I couldn't use the other one either because it's too bulky. Too bulky for, what do you call this? Plastics use. Those, the ones that come with the gun launcher. So yeah, it's really interesting. All right, I'm trying to compress my garbage pile here. Let's keep it pushing. Again, same Dronzer, got it twice, right? Oh, so another one. Another Dronzer V. And I guess, yeah. There it is. I like it. The 4-blades are risky in plastics world, but you know, 4-blade Dragoon exists, and that's pretty good. So yeah, got the MG, Magna Core, whatever. So these are cool. This might have been the most I've ever, hold on, close this. I was like, I gotta do this because the thing is, I'm gonna clock into work tomorrow, and I'm gonna forget that I have all this shit, and it's just gonna pile up. So I was like, I have to do this package opening tonight. You know, I gotta get it done. Let's carry on. There's one left, I think. Yep. There's one thing left inside. 107. So we did 106. This is 107. Oh yeah, this one was 4 Dronzers and some launchers. All right. Toss this on the side. Ooh, it's that classic. This one here is the classic Dronzer S. Dronzer S. Look at that. I'm about to make this my tattoo, bro. It's gonna be my next tattoo. Classic Dronzer S, low key. That thing look. Damn, what the hell? That thing been through some wars. Either that or it's just like old plastic. This Dronzer seen some shit. Hold on. Can't even twist it. What the fuck? There we go. That's how you know it's like the first Dronzer. Still just got right spin. You got the classic. The stickers are kind of thick. That's probably part of it. Yep. Dronzer S, man. 4 Dronzers. I actually have this one, which is funny. And I think I used it for the my first plastics tournament ever last year. Let me toss the trash. It's Dronzer, more than likely it's Dronzer F. Yep, Dronzer F. So Dronzer F has this, another, back to gimmicks, it has this thing here, or this flat thing, probably more like attack mode if we know anything. I mean, I'm assuming, but it's probably more like attack mode. You lift it up, twist it, push it down. Now it has more of a kind of rounded, I guess you would say. Not really like taper, but you know, something similar. Then we switch up, push down. That one has a little more of a point. Seems a little worn out. Yeah, so you can just switch modes on this. And they have different stripes and lines on them. So Dronzer had like a little cool thing you can use. So yeah, that's a little cool one. The problem is like, you know, just mid-battle, and then like when you take your blade out of the stadium, it just ends up looking like this, all fucked up because it got hit hard. So that's what ended up happening for my battles for my plastics tournament. But it's, you know, it's a cool little gimmicky thing to have. It's nice. All right, man. Get my recycle organizer here. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna flatten it with the metal box. There we go. So we did 106, 107. This is package 108. I don't know why they marked it like this, but it just is marked like this way. Ah, tongue-tied a bit here. Ooh, it's official. It's official. Let's see what's going on. Looks like another. Oh no, I don't know what that is. All right. Yo, who wrapped this? All right, here we go. I need the blade for this. All right, here we go. Why is the thing not opening? Here we go. Whoever wrapped this put a lot of care into this. I get it. So I appreciate it, but it's just hella work. Oh, it's like a silvery one. Hold on. I want to be careful because I don't want to drop it. Another Woolbor Wolf. Is that correct? This thing is like hella silvery. That rubber. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. It's not making any immediate calls here. That thing still come out. This one looks more snug. Remember the other one I kind of just plucked off? This one looks more snug. So this is probably a better conditioned one. It's not part of the chop or the what do you call this? The lot, I should say. Bearing grip base. Interesting. I like how I was able to get these fully assembled too. That's always a plus when you get these fully assembled. But yeah, I feel bad though because I had titled this joint here. Wait, let me move this forward. Damn. It's like as long as the sirens don't stop here. Um, I had labeled this like metal fight and plastics, but I might leave it to plastics for now. I might do the X one on a different day, but we'll see, man. We'll see, man. If y'all want to see it, I might open a few. Cause I got a handful of shit too. I actually got my very last package that I ordered on July 31st. But yeah, 106, 107, 108. This is 109 right here. But 109. I think I see what it is. Is this the last set of plastics? Actually, there's technically one left, but I might have to, what's it called? I might have to assemble that one. So maybe I'll do an assembly at the end of the video. Because I didn't do it last time. It's just hiding right there. You can kind of barely see it. Ooh. Okay. This might be the same one again. Matter of fact, this might be a tri-blade. Okay, I want to force it out. There we go. There it is. Yep, this is more... Nope, 4-blade. It's actually the same thing. Hold on. That's crazy. I got multiples of Dragger and Bronzer. Alright, let's check it out. I'm missing a few stickers, but that's alright. Literally the same thing. Am I tripping? Maybe the top base part is. Oh. Damn, what the thing is stuck. Eternal, what's going on? Appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate it, man. There we go. I think I got it. So it's the 4-blade, but the, let's see. It's drag. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Hold on. So it's the Dragger F base and bottom here. On top of this shit. Interesting. It looks strong though. Looks like it has some metal-ish parts. Metallic-ish part. Look at this thing. It has like gold whatever on there. I don't know if it's from all the twisting. Might be from a different blade though. Because I don't think this is giving off that kind of paint. You just popping through? I appreciate it, Eternal. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Are you going live right now too? If you are, let me know. Because I might end up checking it out in a second. There goes that right there, man. Literally the clear see, because like here's what I'm saying. They're slightly different. Yeah, they're slightly different. I've seen this one though. I've seen it in gray because Grimsley used it. My guy Grimsley was using that shit, and he had the gray versions. But I guess these random like colorways, these alternate colorways, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing too. But hey, speaking of draggers and dronzers, we got all these dronzers and draggers. Why not, man? I'm gonna try to assemble this because I didn't get a chance to do it last time. So let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's see. Should we go from the top? I guess we could. Yeah. As long as it's open. There's a bit of tape here that's cut through. There it is. And this is how Beyblades are made, kids. Just like this. We got the green metal dragger. Not sure if this qualifies as HMS. Shit, we're gonna find out in a second. Does come with some stickers here. HM does have the heavy metal dragger. Let's see how this goes. I feel like we should put the stickers first. Is that right? Let's see. Let's do this piece by piece. You don't understand. I used to get these, right? And I used to get these boxes. My mom would take me to Pike Place Market as a kid. We'd get some chow mein. I'd be sitting there eating my food and assembling this at the same time. Or I'd scarf down the chow mein and then I would assemble my Beyblades. Like, and then the Chinese lady who worked there, because she was like nice to me and my mom and stuff, they used to just watch me assemble it. There goes a metal core. Make sure I don't lose nothing here. Look at this sticker. What the hell? All right, we don't want to lose nothing, right? All right, let's keep all this together. I'm gonna keep the box with the paper, with the piece of paper inside. All right, let's see if I can do this, man. Pop this out. Oh, I see. Should I put the sticker on first and then pop it out? I don't know. Maybe it's best I just pop the thing out. Forgot about this. Oof. That sound always freaks me out. Cool. Even when I would do like SD Gundam, if I use like SD Gundam stuff, that sound. After all these years, 20 years, and the sticker's still adhesive. It's clean. So cool. They used to come on the runner like that to be assembled. Yeah, it's cool, right? It was just like, that's how I felt because I used to do Gundams as a kid. So, and we also had the same Japanese store I referenced earlier. They had Mega Man models, but it was like different ones. So you can get the purple one, like it was Storm Eagle, or you can get like the all clear one, like it was just like custom what do you call this, Mega Man or whatever, like the see-through one where like you're looking at Mega Man's DNA. But we used to buy Gundams from over there and Beyblades and shit. It was just fun to assemble, man. Come to find out, some of that shit might have been bootleg. You just got to funny, that shit might have been bootleg the whole time. Shit. Cool. Gonna pop the bit in. Ooh, that click. So 3s. Or my bad. My fingers just got big and it's harder to put these on. But let's try this, man. Because if I'm looking at the box correctly, okay, no, I see where it goes. I think I could do this. Just gotta go piece by piece. Let me look at the box. All right, I think I got it. Oh shit, I fucked it up already. Is that going? Hold on, I gotta look at the sticker. It goes right off the edge. Ooh, I see. Okay. Okay, so that's as good as I'm gonna get it, but I realize I have to center that one more. So let me try the other 3 stickers now. I'm the worst with these now. When I was a kid, I used to be nice with the stickers. You know, you have like smaller hands. Kind of right there. It's a little more centered. It's a little more centered, bro. It's as good as I'm gonna get it. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. Ooh. Hold on 1 second. I'm over here dropping everything. Yo, focus, focus, focus. All right, here we go. Hey, if you're here from the playback, feel free to skip the sticker portion. See if I can get that right. Oh shit. Yeah, my fingers is fucked up. I'm gonna just keep going, man. I'm gonna keep going forward with it. Keep the same pattern. As good as I'm gonna get it. All right, let's do the triangles. Why not? I'm trying to do the difficult small shit first. Let me look at the picture real quick. Hold on. So where does that go? These other stickers might go underneath. I see. Some of the other stickers probably go at the bottom. If I can see that correctly. Oh no, they go on the side. Give me a second. So there's this, right? And then give me a sec, watch this. Yo, where did I put that? Oh, here we go. So these is what I'm talking about. So let me do that real quick. Let's see something. So that'll connect like this, but you want to put the metal thing inside, in the middle. That's interesting. Hold on, my bad. Let me redo that for you. So I got that on camera. See that? Just kind of sandwich it in. Just a little. There we go. Interesting. Now I'm assuming this little metal dragger thing just goes along here somewhere. But I'm trying to inspect the actual box. Because I'm sure it's in the instructions though. HMS goes on the top. All right, give me a second. I might actually have to bust out this little booklet here just for safe measure. Boom, for those that know how to read it. But anyway. Can they tell me where the stickers are? Oh, I see, right there. 5 and 6 go at the bottom, I see. 5 goes on the corners, 6 goes on the little thing. Okay. So it feels like this 5 goes up here, 6 goes on the small ones. Got it. I see. Cool. That one's low-key perfect, goddamn. Wasn't like 2 on the right or 2 on the left, you know? All right, let's see. Oop, push it. I ain't gonna force the issue, bro, because I don't want to sit here all day trying to be a perfectionist. That's my issue in life. That's my issue in life. We'll face it on the inside. As good as I'm gonna get it. Like I said, I'm trying to do this, like the small stickers first. Get those out the way. We can move on about our day. Metal dragger. They're kind of lopsided there. It's all right, man. I spent too much time on it right there. Looks like this goes snug into it. Ooh, I see. It's one of these pop-out joints. So see, Damn, this doesn't even pop out. It just slides up. See that? Pops out, slides up. And you can let it sit snug right in there. Clip inwards like that. That's crazy. That's cold. Some cold work right there. That's different. All right, here we go. Shit, I hate. So, I cut my nails too, so. Yo. Hold on, man. My bad. I'm like not in the camera doing this shit. Cool. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. I'm not in the camera. Hey, for those that still here, man, I appreciate it. This is the most tedious part is the most boring part, so I appreciate it either way. This shit right here. All right. That's as good as I'm gonna get it right there. Yes, sir. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Then I got my system down right off the edge. Move it down, adjust it, press in. Yep. Got it. Hey, the little stickers ain't so bad. I got it down. I figured it out. It ain't so bad. This is the last one too. I'm get too cocky right now. Let's make sure we get not over till it's over. Ooh wee. Yep. Pressing it in. Yep. Perfect. All right, man. Should be the easy part. They got a little edge to it, so. Lighting it up. Yep. It's nice. That blue. It's coming out nice, man. I'm happy I put the stickers on and I didn't leave it all plain. I'm happy I didn't give up and leave it plain. You know what I mean? I'm happy I decided to believe in myself tonight. Cause my bad. I'm not even in the screen. Normally, I'm not even like trying to bother with these. I think last time I got an extra Drasil, I had like a spare Drasil. I didn't even put the stickers on that thing. I might have put it on the bit or whatever. Like for X over, my bad, to be specific. Living great so far. I appreciate it, man. You know, it's a struggle mentally, but you just got to keep pushing forward, right? I was like looking at this like, can I do this? I got to believe. Perseverance. Blader Spirit. All right, here we go. That one's a little to the right. That's all right, though. I can live with it. These different numbers? No, they're all fours. They're all fours, but that's all right. Actually, that's not bad. It's a little to the right. But bam, let's hit the final. Gotta get the HM. AKA hidden machine right there. I did add a slight slant. That's all right. Complete it. Oh, my bad. Oh, you know what? I was like, why did it look like that? Hold on. Boom. Almost forgot this thing. Ooh, that click. I think we're missing something. Let me see something. No, I think that's just it. I guess the bottom just looks like this. I thought something went on top of it, but I guess not. This is just what it is. Interesting. All right. Well, here, let me put this away. I'm gonna keep some of this here. I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna store all these in the box like they're artifacts. I'll keep the extra bit too, why not? In the box. Cool, man. There it is. Metal dragger. Full assembly. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it on this one or not, but I guess I was like, I got to. I'll keep this too, why not? Yeah, buddy. This is cool, man. I like this one. People are saying it has some decent parts and like stuff I can use. So we'll see what I end up doing with it. So I don't know much about it, I'm still trying to learn more about plastics and metal fight here. But hey, man, I didn't know. I thought I was gonna have enough time to do all these, but what's funny? Let me show you this real quick. Quick glance. I got a whole bag from Basin Bricks, man. A whole thing. This is literally the last thing I ordered from Basin Bricks. And that thing right there from Basin Bricks, bro, like, you don't understand. Like, that's my last order ever because I retired from purchases. So because I retired from purchasing, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, JD, you missed it all, bro. My bad. Just hit the playback, man. Just scroll through it. Just scroll through the playback. But yeah, so that's the metal fight, metal fight and the plastics. I think some of these I'm probably gonna just save. This has been on delay for the longest, so that'll be my second August opening. So maybe I'll wait for like one more thing to come in. I don't know when it's coming in. It might be like Sterling Wolf or something funny. But that way I'll just concentrate on X stuff. You know what I'm saying? Have you bought the Hasbro CX? Yes, I have. Check out some of the older package openings on the page. You might find it. You just type in Syncope Bane package openings. It'll show you some Beyblade stuff. But yeah, man, for those that came in and watched me do the metal fight stuff, you can help me identify what's what. I appreciate that. The metal fight stuff is in the here. Let me pull this back out. Stashed in this box. These things look like straight concrete, like they've been through the ringer. You just got started in the 30s. Hey, man, same here, low key. I started going into the communities last year, and last year I was 31. Yeah, I was 31 when I started last year. So it was like, I started in August, like 2 months after July, late July, which is like a month after my birthday. So I had just turned 31 and I got in. So yeah, JD, those were the metal stuff. I was showing that off earlier. I don't know much about it, but I was just collecting it. I might just give that whole box. I'm probably just gonna give it to Neil, honestly. Here goes the plastics box I opened. Had a little bit of everything. The Trigo that you see has no spring, which is really sad. So it's really sad. In terms of stadiums, bro, I only have, funny enough, the quad drive from Burst, and then I have just a whole bunch of X stadiums like Hasbro and then Barcelona. So, right now it's kind of funny. I'm using my Hasbro to store some things. So this Hasbro right here just has like my launchers in there, which is funny. Hasbro for X. And then Barcelona has this thing right here. Boom. So what's funny, JD, is like pretty much any lot that Neo posted like back in like last month, I basically went through and I was like, let me see what I can afford to buy, and I dropped hella money on it for buy stuff. So all those boxes you saw, like those 2 boxes were buy orders. These plastic stuff right here, these all came from buy orders too. These all came in. I'm actually waiting for one more thing. I just assembled the metal dragger earlier. The Takara Tomy Stadium, is that what you're saying? Yeah, the TT one. So I just assembled this. I put the stickers on it. It looks really clean, man. I don't even want to use it. You see how nice this looks? I'm scared to use it. But they said it hits hard, bro. They said it's heat. I was like, I'm not ready for that, but okay. So yeah, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for dropping in and out. You know what I'm saying? Being here with me. I'm gonna try, like I said, this X stuff right here, literally Spinosaurus quetzalcoatlus, I gotta read it correctly. T-Rex, Mosasaurus, and then like I said in the fucking I might have to take a new picture. The 3 Drowsers right there. The 3 Drowsers, bro. We'll get to those later. So I'll get to those package openings later. Childhood fave Bakuten Shubei. Bro, you know what it was? Here, hold on. It's this one. Drowser V2. And the thing was, like, I can't use this one because this one's thicker and it comes with the charger for the launcher. So the launcher that you use for like the gun launcher for plastic. Let me find it. It's not even here right now in the room. It sucks. It's somewhere though. But the little red gun launcher I have. Matter of fact, hold on, wait right here. I gotta end it on a good note. I gotta find that damn launcher. Where I put that shit? It's gotta be here. If it ain't here, it's downstairs. Yep, I'll be right back. Go end it on this note, bruh. This shit right here. This joint, the little Toys R Us joint with the fucking red, you know what I'm saying, string launcher. This one used to go on it. So here's the thing. This was technically my favorite because my cousin, he came back from Singapore. He had the green one, which is Drasil. But this little thing, the little prongs or whatever, they kind of go there. And you can charge up the actual Beyblade. So you can charge it up. And right here used to be an antenna. I snipped it because it would just always get in the way. The fucking antenna would always get in the way. But yeah, you could sit there, you unscrew this, put the batteries in it. You start using this, you can go forward and back. And they would like influence the movements of the actual blade to some degree. I don't know if it's true. It was supposed to be a RC remote control Beyblade. So this is actually banned from plastics gaming. But you know, it's just chunky and it's possible RC, so they don't risk it, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, I might have to start bringing this guy out, this launcher back out. You know what I'm saying? But the point I was making was, I'll put him over here. Hold on. This Drowser V2 right here was my favorite. I think I have one of these from back in the day when I bought like the Japanese, when I bought from the Japanese store that used to be at the bottom of Westlake. And when I brought them to my first tournament, they're like, "Oh, these are fake. You can't use these." And I was like, "Damn, what the hell?" So I don't know. I don't know if they inspected it enough, but maybe they just were like, maybe they're just fake right away. But I trusted their judgment. I also brought the metal fight stuff. Come to find out they were all fake because they're like super shiny. So yeah, man, I was sad about all that. But that's why I was like, I'm gonna just stick to X. I'm gonna stick to whatever's recent, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna start. Boom. I'm gonna have to make this the picture. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna end it there. Charge up the phone. All of my devices here. Probably should wash my hands after touching all that metal fight stuff. But yeah, man. Thank you guys for being here, bro. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.